Good morning, everyone.
It is early morning time.
Look who's with me again today.
Who?
It's becoming a habit, I think.
Your loving husband?
Yes.
Your best husband?
Yes.
All right, then.
My only husband.
There you go.
So, our topic today is going to be a fun one, honey.
What is our topic going to be today?
Yes. So, now that we're doing RV camping, let's do a little...
Shouldn't you change it to the G word? Glamping?
Well, that's true. That's very true. So now let's do a little bit of moment of, I guess, reflection. So what is, I guess, one thing, I don't know, you may have multiple things. One thing you miss about tent camping, and maybe one thing you don't, that you enjoy with our RV glamping.
That's a pretty good topic right there.
Yes.
Because there's, I think the main thing that I would miss about tent camping would be being in the tent, because when we were tent camping, not only did you have to put up with whatever the temperature was,
Right.
but you could hear everything in the tent. So there was a little bit of a sense of, what's that? What's that noise?
Yes.
Or is there something out there? Or is there a raccoon? Or, I don't know, a 600-pound grizzly bear? Or
A cheetah?
or a puma, a cheetah, a lion. Anything could have just come through the tent.
Mm-hmm.
Snakes. But I really enjoyed the weather part of it, as far as the coldness, because we had to fight that, and we would have comforters or whatever we had.
Well, we really didn't go tent camping in the summer because, I mean, let's face it, there's mosquitoes, and that would have been, and hot and humid, and it would have been miserable here.
You know, mainly like the rain and stuff.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed being able to hear everything, and the birds or whatever you might be. Early morning birds, it kind of wakes you up. And, my goodness, what's going on? Oh, it's time to get up.
Mm-hmm.
But that was really enjoyable to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then the quick story.
Oh, no.
You poor thing.
Oh.
So, we were camping one time, and I had at one time access to surplus equipment from the military. So I had I think they called it a mummy bag.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
A mummy sleeping bag.
Yes.
And it was one of the first times that Kimberly went camping with me. And so I had an old Marlboro cigarettes sleeping bag that was probably paper
That he got
thin.
for free.
Oh yeah, I got it for free.
You used to save the little
The
stamps
coupons
on the
cigarettes. Yep.
Yes. This
what
was back when he smoked. We don't smoke anymore.
So
Thank you.
I got that. I said, "Come on, we'll go camping. You'll be fine."
No.
So it just happened to be cold that night,
Mm-hmm.
and I put her in that Marlboro sleeping bag,
Mm-hmm.
and I took off my shirt and everything, and I'm nice and comfortable in that big mummy bag. And as a matter of fact, I got hot. I had to unzip it, and you're over there freezing.
I
in that
froze
little
that
bitty.
night. I was so upset. I was so mad. That was like, you wanted me to go camping with you, and this is how, I mean, you had this mummy bag, and I think even you had a thing underneath the mummy bag that was kind of like cushiony, and I was like on 2 of those really paper thin Marlboro bags on the ground. Now,
that was like
I mean, that's roughing it,
5-star.
but I'm here to tell you, it was freezing that night, and
I did.
I could not get warm.
Hindsight.
I was dressed to the hilt.
I did you wrong,
You did me
but I
so
was
dirty
so warm. I got hot.
because it was all about you.
Well, yes, that's true.
Mhm.
But that's
Diva, y'all. Not much has changed.
That's the main thing, is being able to hear everything. I really like hearing the crickets or whatever, and the coldness, and especially the coldness, because then you got to snuggle or to try to stay warm.
So you've covered that.
You
so
can hear everybody talking.
Well, that's true.
You can hear everything. If you're in a tent,
yeah.
And it's
at nighttime you can hear miles away anyway.
But you can hear people. You can hear people talking about you.
Yeah.
That's one of the main things.
So, is there anything that you don't miss about tent camping that you're glad that we have with the RV camping?
Well, yes. But the one other thing I like about tent camping is I kind of enjoyed the having to cook out over the fire if you wanted to cook anything, or whether you had your little camp stoves, or I liked kind of that trying to figure it out. How you're gonna hang things up, or your light or whatever. But what I do like about the RV, on the other hand, is I like sleeping in a bed, because I don't think, because we graduated up from the ground to an air mattress, and the air mattress wasn't super bad unless it leaked. Then then your butt would be touching the ground, and the rest of you would be all. And we were doing okay with the air mattress, but I don't miss that, and I like that about the RV. I definitely like having your own restroom. I didn't like that part of the tent camping. Now, little side note: when we used to go tent camping, I would go into what's called camping mode. Wouldn't have to use the restroom. How about that? Oh yeah, that's true. Wouldn't have to use the restroom for like 3 days.
TMI, honey.
Well, it could be TMI, but it's very interesting. I'm just wondering if other people experience that too. You know, when you're in a situation where there's no restroom really, except the bathhouse, you would have to go to the restroom for 3 days.
I can assure you that's not normal.
Oh. So you're saying I'm not normal?
Exactly.
But that's one of the main things, is having your own restroom, and having a bed is very nice, like I said, and when you get older.
So do you want to know mine?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So the thing I miss about the tent camping is kind of what you said at night, being in, when you're warm in a sleeping bag, and on the air mattress. I did like that. And we upgraded to electric blanket too.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I enjoyed that because hearing the wind rustle, because again, we would normally go to Cheehaw Mountain, which is the tallest point in Alabama. So it was colder up there. You could hear the wind up there.
It would be windy too.
And so the wind rustling in the tent, at night, and hearing the trees, and I also enjoyed that. What I don't miss is the fact that now I do have a restroom. The bed, I do like that too, but I mean, we had an air mattress and we were fine. I don't miss the restroom part because, as a girl, you have to go to the bathhouse. I mean, it's just a thing. Yeah. And, that early morning,
Well, I guess
it was rough. And no, there's no camping mode. You had to go. So, yeah, I do enjoy having a cup of coffee just like before around the campfire.
Okay, now, is it just me? But when you're in camping mode or anything else, it can't be just me that when you're coming home from a trip, the closer you get to your house.
Well, that's any time. Most people do that.
Well, but do they? Have you ever asked somebody, hey, when you get closer to your house,
why do we always end up on restroom?
Do you have to go to the
every
restroom?
time? We always end up on. You have this obsession.
Your body
with
kicks
restroom.
in and goes, "Hey, we're almost home. It's time to go." I'm just curious. That's a good question.
Well, I would think a lot of people when the kid, wow.
Well, I mean,
yeah. You just knocked that out of there.
Well, that's the power of the Ford right there.
Apparently so.
Ooh, dog. Anyway, I'm just curious about that part.
Yeah, we digress again. But yeah, I miss tent camping in certain aspects. I don't miss the fact that the way you packed for tent camping, which is probably not any different than RV camping, but it was all in the back of the truck, and we'd show up at the campground with this big monster full bed of everything in the truck. Whereas now it's kind of incognito, hidden within the fifth wheel.
Well, yeah, but if you needed a rope to hang up your wet socks from hiking, I had it in there.
Mm-hmm.
And we tried to achieve that. I thought, I was hoping, one thing that I was wrong, I was hoping, I guess we could do it in the wintertime, but I was hoping we could achieve somewhat of the same thing in the RV by opening the windows in the bedroom, but with the air conditioner on, you can't hear anything.
Right.
So that kind of defeats that purpose.
When it rains, it does make sounds on the slide outs.
Yeah.
You can hear them. But you're right. I mean, it's not the same. It's not that rustle of the wind on the tent material. But yeah, but it's so much more now that we have a kitchen, we have a refrigerator, we have a restroom, we can take a shower, we can, if we're hot, we can cool off. If we're cold, we can heat up. So there's some pluses and minuses, especially as we age.
Why did you look over towards me when you said as we age?
Because it is a we. We are aging.
But you looked at me.
Yeah. And plus, we don't have to set up the tent. It's a little more bougie, I guess, because you could press a button for the auto level, press a button for the slides, press a button for the air, press a button for the heat. And then we do the campfires for ambience. It's not we have to have a campfire because we're freezing to death.
Yeah, but we used to go.
Or we got to cook.
Tent camp, we could throw things in the fire that exploded.
True. And yes.
That was
not good.
That was fun.
That's a whole nother story. And we have run way too long on this episode.
Oh.
So we'll save that one for another day. And as always, y'all have a great day. Bye.
See you next time.